Hello, Brother Nashe. This is my story and it reads as follows. After my husband opened our ministry, I'm giving birth to scary babies which will only survive for some hours and then they die. It's now 6 times giving birth to these monsters, and my husband says I must continue to try. One day I'll give birth to a normal baby. How it started. I met my husband during our youth days and we were attending the same church in Glenora. My husband had a gift of preaching and our church founder saw the gift and he paid for him to go to Bible school. After he graduated, he started to minister the word of God and we fell in love. Then he paid my bride price. Our wedding was elite. So after our wedding, my husband was always complaining that our visionary was not doing fair to him. It was about money issues. He was complaining that he was greedy. But as for me, I was okay because we were living a better life. So he started his own ministry. And at first, I was not in support with that, Brother Nashi, because I knew it was hard to start a ministry without money. So I don't know what he did. I just found out that my husband had money to provide for the ministry. And within a short space of time, we had many congregations at our ministry. I remember one of our crossover nights. It was successful. We made plenty of money that we spent the whole day counting. And my husband was even walking on top of the money because it was plenty on the floor. So as a woman, if you don't have a child, you are nothing because children bring joy and peace in a marriage. So I asked my husband that it is high time to make babies and he agreed. I carried my firstborn, your Brother Nashe. On my day of delivery, I couldn't believe my eyes. I asked God that, is this the scary monster that was in my womb for 9 months? Nurses were speechless, but they comforted me and they promised it was going to be okay. My child died the same day and I went back home without a child. I was in so much pain, but my husband was okay as nothing had happened. He just said, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Praise be to his name. I carried my second until the last I had in December. I'm giving birth to the same monsters and my husband doesn't even give a damn. He is okay, Brother Nashe. I know there is something fishy about this whole thing. I don't think he is a true man of God. He is a ritualist. I've never seen him praying like some pastors. Recently, I found a bottle of Amarula in his car and he said it was his fellow pastor who forgot it in his car. So, Brother Nashe, I'm being used by my husband. He is not a true man of God. It's just a church business and indeed he is making a lot of money. Now I'm beginning to hear bad things that he is doing with some church members, especially the single ladies who come to our ministry seeking for help. At first, before I gave birth to these monsters, I was defending him whenever I hear these rumors. I was once tested for STI disease. That's when I started to believe that he is a true womanizer. But what surprises me the more is he does these things with the money we make. I'm done with this marriage, Brother Nashi. I know God doesn't support divorces, but I'm done. I cannot suffer from this evil pastor's hands. My hands are clean. I don't want to go to hell for my husband's sins, Brother Nashe. The next story reads as follows. My mom's corpse is found outside the mortuary every morning. As a family, it is troubling us. We are a family that comes from Gokwe, but my mom was staying in the rural areas. Me and my other 3 siblings, we are working in Harare and our rich big brother is residing in South Africa. Our father died a mysterious death 3 years ago and our brother didn't attend his funeral. He said his bosses refused to allow him to come and mourn our father. He only sent us money to buy an expensive casket. So we mourned our father in his absence, but he was communicating on the phone till our father's burial. He did not stop taking care of our mother since he was a breadwinner. So what happened? Our mother fell sick and we told our brother that you must come and see what is going on here, since you are the eldest. But he kept on saying, my boss this, my boss that. Our mother was suffering from a headache, but when we went with her to the hospital, her temperature was normal and the nurses advised us to make mom rest as she was going to be okay. But during the night, mom would not sleep. She was always crying that I'm seeing your elder brother at the door. He wants to beat me with an avocado tree branch. But we thought it was just sickness. We were worried that our mom is going crazy. But why with our rich brother's name? We called our elder brother and told him that mom cries at night, saying, she will be seeing you holding an avocado branch, but he lied to us that he was also having the same dream. We asked him to come for several times, but he gave us a stupid reason. Our mother then died, and we took her to one of the private mortuaries since we didn't have a policy. We thought our brother was going to come, so strange things started happening at the mortuary. We got a call from the undertakers and we were told that they found our mother's corpse lying outside the front door. At first they said we suspect that there was a ritualist who was trying to steal our mother's corpse. The second day the same thing happened. We went again to the mortuary and the undertakers told us to remove our mom's corpse and to take it to another mortuary. He said it was his first time to see this strange thing, but he advised us to seek help about this mystery of our mother's corpse at Esangoma. We called again our elder brother, but surprisingly he was still in South Africa. He told us not to go to Esangoma but to go and bury mom at our rural home. So we removed our mom's corpse and placed it in another private mortuary, which was located in Willowville Industry. So as we were preparing for her burial, the next morning we received a call again, and they told us the same thing, that our mom's corpse was found outside the mortuary. So we took our mom's corpse and arranged for a burial, and now we were planning to bury her here at Mbutsi Cemetery. In the evening of that same day, we went and collected our mom's body so that she will sleep in the house and be laid to rest the next morning. We went to the parlor to collect the body. After the body viewing, the coffin was closed and taken to the car. When the undertakers closed the coffin and took it to the car, we went home and we spent the whole night mourning and singing. But in the morning, we received a call again from the mortuary. They asked us if we took the right corpse. We said yes. Even when we got home, the coffin was opened to check if we had brought the right person, and we confirmed that she is our mom. But he told us that your mom's corpse is in front of the mortuary door as usual. It shocked us because the expensive casket which my rich brother bought for my mom was in front of us. So the undertakers came and opened the coffin. We were shocked there was nothing in the coffin, Brother Nashe. The undertakers then told us to go and see a traditional healer to hear what was happening to our mom. We went and consulted a Sangoma, and he told us that our mom's spirit is angry because our rich brother killed her as a sacrifice. He gave us a charm to put on our mother's corpse and take the body at Harare Hospital mortuary. He said we must not bury our mom until our brother arrives. We were given a charm in form of a cigarette, which he said, if you use it, it will call our brother to come back and confess that he is a ritualist. But Brother Nashe, to be honest, it seems as if our elder brother's Sangoma is stronger because the charm, it hasn't worked. Our mother's corpse has been in the mortuary for a month now and we don't know what to do. We have tried to bury her but to no avail. Our brother is okay and he is saying I'm no longer coming because you are accusing me of killing mom. The truth must be told, Brother Nashe, and we need a Sangoma to help us so that we will bury our mom, and at the same time he must reveal what is going on in our family. My mother's family is now angry because they said you killed our daughter for your own good. They need 10 cows again before our mom's burial, and this we cannot do it alone without our brother. Please help us, Brother Nashe.